Now, the first thing that you need to understand is that there is an order to writing these clauses. You have to write them in the correct order, and there is no flexibility there. If you write them in the wrong order, you will simply get an error. For example, if I were to take the where clause and put it below the group clause, you can see that I'm already getting an error here, which is a syntax error. But you don't have to worry about memorizing this now, because you will pick up this order as we learn each clause in turn. Now, the essential thing that you need to understand, and that slows down so many SQL learners, is that while we are forced by SQL to write clauses in this specific order, this is not actually the order in which the clauses are executed. If you've interacted with another programming language such as Python or JavaScript, you're used to the fact that each line of your program is executed in turn from top to bottom, generally speaking, and that is pretty transparent to understand. But this is not what is happening here in SQL. To give you a sense of the order in which these clauses are run, on a logical level, what SQL does is that first it reads the from, then it does the where, then the group by, then the having. Then it does the select part. After the select part, it does the order by, and finally the limit. All of this just to show that the order in which operations are executed is not the same as the order in which they're written. In fact, we can distinguish three orders that pertain to SQL clauses, and this distinction is so important to help you master SQL. The first level is what we call the lexical order, and this is simply what I've just shown you. It's the order in which you have to write these clauses so that SQL can actually execute the statement and not throw you an error. Then there's the logical order, and this is the order in which the clauses are actually run logically in the background. And understanding this logical order is crucial for accelerating your learning of SQL. And finally, for the sake of completeness, I had to include the effective order here, because what happens in practice is that your statement is executed by a SQL engine, and that engine will usually try to take shortcuts and optimize things and save on processing power and memory. And so the actual order might be a bit different because the clauses might be moved around in the process of optimization. But like I said, I've only included it for the sake of completeness, and we're not going to worry about that level in this course. We are going to focus on mastering the lexical order and the logical order of SQL clauses.